open stance and crossover step. Okay, so just go slow motion quickly. So load, hit, and now crossover, boom. So I want you to see what players answer and how they feel about it before I teach you exactly also what I think. So Luki, what would you say is the best times and why would you want to use open stance?
I think majority of the time, like 80% of the time, I need to use open stance. It just gives me more leverage on my shot and more power and more spin.
Brilliant. So what you guys, obviously he's going to college in August, so he's already a very advanced player, and that's why open stance really works for him, because he understands that open stance gives him momentum, like he said, leverage. It's a lot easier to accelerate through the ball. What you need to understand though is, Luke, you just show them quickly when you do use open stance. Most of the time, just load quickly and show them when you hit how you still go forward. Okay, go for it. Go one swing. See how he still goes forward, and I'm going to give him one shot as well. So I want you to load on the open stance and then go forward. Yes. Do one more. Yes. So what you want to be careful of, go open stance quickly. So load. So it's very easy for him to fall back from open stance. So you have to focus extra hard when you do use the open stance more often than not, that you still get the momentum forward. Okay? Now Lukey, those were the benefits of why you use it. Now I want to ask you, when would you use it in a match on the court and why?
When I'm behind the baseline.
Yeah.
And on tougher balls.
Yeah. So deep balls, because there's more swing. Wide balls, obviously on the wide ball, you can reach easier. The last thing you want to do is go close stance on the wide ball, because then you're going to be stuck. So that's another big reason, guys, why the open stance is so good, but because many players step into the ball, but they step across and then they're stuck. So now I'm going to feed him some balls, and I'm going to show you all the best places that you want to be using an open stance. Answer. So I want you guys to be patient, especially for those of you who like the close stance. We are going to get to the close stance and we will talk about the benefits. Although I believe that open stance you should be using 80% of the time, just because of all the benefits, and if you look at the pros, it's the same thing. So open stance in Lukey's case, even on the neutral ball, the normal ball, he's going to use open stance. Okay, go again. He's a little bit nervous there. Okay, so Lukey will be using open stance even on the deep ball as well, to get the height and the leverage. Height and the leverage. Yes, Lukey will be using open stance even on the wide ball. It's easier to hit and recover. Show them how easy it is to recover from the open stance. And crossover step. Okay, so just go slow motion quickly. So load, hit, and now crossover, boom. So you can only do the crossover if you were open stance. You can imagine on the wide ball, if you were close stance, now you have to hit, step, then back takes too much time. Another amazing benefit. Now let's actually dive into the second point, guys, the semi-open, which is basically very much the same as the open stance. But the semi-open stance I like to use when he's still on the back, but the ball is a little bit slower and maybe he wants a little bit more momentum forward. Then he still gets the benefit of the open stance, but he's slightly closed here, so it's easier to go forward. So that's when the ball comes slower, it's a little bit easier, maybe a bit shorter. So Lukey, I would use open stance, semi-open here. Look how he's slightly coming forward. And I would even use semi-open over here. And here. That was almost closed, but nothing wrong. Semi-open. Okay, so you guys might be thinking, listen, this guy is using open stance on the neutral ball, the wide ball, the deep ball. He's even using semi-open all the way to here. When is he going to use close stance? A certain ball that you should never ever use open stance, and it's this one. Okay, so if you look at Lukey, he's coming from the baseline. I want to show you why you shouldn't do it. So I want you to try and hit this ball open stance. Okay, how did that feel, Lukey?
Odd.
Very odd, eh? Why?
Because I get to the ball and I'm still going back a bit.
Yeah.
There's not as much momentum going forward into the net.
Yes, so there's so much momentum going forward. Everything wants to go forward, and now he's trying to go open stance. It's a lot harder. Okay, so the very short ball, the low ball, you have to go close stance, and this is a great time to use the close stance and then skip forward. That little skip forward helps you so much to follow it in to the net. Show them quickly, look. So this ball should be close stance. Yes, show them two more, champ. Close stance. Yes, and last one. Okay, just look at his feet, one more. So you still want to be low, close, and there we go. Alright guys, so this is in Luke's case, and I would recommend it for all of you, that 80% of your balls, the open stance is going to just be so beneficial. You look at the pros, you can dominate the court with the open stance forehand. There's a lot more you can do. The biggest thing is you must make sure that you still go forward when you use open stance, because the body does tend to want to fall back.